didn't get that power from guns because there's no guns in jail. I got that power from books and from thinking and by strategizing.
What's happening, people? Once again, back. Re-up. Welcome to the Awakening. Black's Real Talk 101, the Gangsters channel. Niggas are getting bullied. Niggas getting knocked out. Niggas becoming sodomites. Niggas becoming everything except who they supposed to be. And this is what happens when you try to fit in and allow yourself to be looked at as a human being. Now, we all witness Tyrone Woodley, Cato, in my opinion, by a competitor who most likely are taking enhancements. That's just my opinion. Because let's be realistically, a lot of their athletes, they can't be competitive without the use of enhancements. And this is how now they're being able to dominate in certain areas now. So they're not naturally dominating. A lot of you clowns out there hooraying this boy for knocking out Tyrone Whitley and put some respect. All this foolishness. You guys are busters. They are busters. We don't allow them around here in the circles because their energy may taint us, might make us become contaminated. And let's be realistically, we've dominated sports without the use of enhancements. So now, even in the boxing world, in my opinion, these particular competitors are indeed using enhancements. Now, as the world keeps spinning, things are changing. Men, especially black men, have, again, as I stated, are becoming domesticated lovers towards their competitors. You allowing yourselves to lose because you don't have enough anger and a good sense of hate to want to win. When you get in the ring with these guys, you shouldn't be thinking about friendship and all this other stuff. You're supposed to go in with an intention to dominate. Just like you would have that intention to dominate if it was one of your own brother or your own kind. You're supposed to have this. And I'm noticing with some of these boxers, they're more lenient. They have this certain thing that they don't want to be dominant towards them, in my opinion. And this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm observing. Tyrone Woodley, for example, which kind of looked the suspect. He's one of them suspect looking guys, and you know, and you can see after the post match, he's all buddies and all this other stuff. You know, the man, let's just say the man got knocked out cold. His feet was looking funny. And now you embrace this man. Like, I don't get it. Because you want to fit in, because we want to fit in, we have allowed our energy to dissolve, our masculinity to dissolve, our competitorship to dissolve. Because being around them, their energy, it changes you. You know, I was looking at something before about how, like, Black Christianity people, and I'm looking at other groups of people, and I'm wondering, like, why aren't other groups of people being a certain kind of way towards their own people? But yet, when we become like that, it's like when we come around a bunch of white people. You know how our demeanor changes. We become almost like them. So why is this affecting us, and yet it's not affecting everyone else? It makes me wonder. And as I said before, we understand the spirit that are grafted in them. It travels with them. It always been with them. That energy, their energy. So now when you be around them as much, their energy come pass upon you, and then you become and you take on the likeness of them. Then all of a sudden, you despise black people now. You start having this opinions about, you understand what I'm saying? And most of you know what I'm talking about. So when we're dealing with a natural enemy of those who really, really have a problem with us naturally, like it's in them, then you'll understand that that spirit that has dwelt in them for over God knows how long, even for some say since the belly of the womb of Sarah, Esau, the red man. So now, if this is going on with you being around them, that should let you know that this is a spiritual thing. That is something that is in depth, engraved in their DNA. You have to understand that. Because if you're not around them, you don't become like that, right? So why is it that you come like that when you are around them? You wasn't like that before. So be honorable for who you are. If you're a nigga, be a nigga. At least you'll be strengthened. God is a nigga too. Christ was a nigga too. And you don't want to be portrayed to be a nigga. It's embarrassing to you. Most of us feel like that, right? It's an embarrassment. But when you take on upon the knowledge of that and know just why and all this other stuff, then you can embrace it. And you can walk up and walk like a king among any groups of people. Yeah. So that's what has happened. That's why these niggas getting knocked out now. Got too much respect. They lost their competitive against these people. They have fell in love with them. And you don't want to fight back. And that's what it is. And some of you make it like it's evil to be angry. Like, how is it that you can't be angry with everybody else, but you can be angry towards those of your own kind. Right? Love each other, right? But that's out the door when it's us. Right? So now we've been demonized and all this other stuff till we want to be identified as someone else. And this spirit has really, really captivated many of us into wanting to be accepted and wanting to be identified as nice people. Why we got to change? We don't have the problem. No matter how it looks. The mark of the beast is you taking yourself upon the image of that man. And you've becoming like him. And you've become like him. So if you was in politics and you was a politician, you'll be just like him. Doing your own kind wrong. Holla.